not been on here for a while, but how are you? Happy holidays. Happy New Year. So today's reading, I have 4 wonderful piles for you, is going to be blessings of 2022. 2021 was cray. Sending everyone love and light and healing for what we're going through collectively. I know we've had to say goodbye to a lot of our loved ones. We are in the new golden spiritual age, the transition of that. So for all you light workers and healers and just regular ass people, I just want to say that you're doing great. Sometimes it's hard to keep the vibes high, but, let's keep the vibes high and start shedding the layers of bullshit and, be who we truly are authentically, follow your passions, breaking out of the matrix through the matrix. So shout out, fam. I love you guys. But we're still here and we're still rocking. Until we ain't, then we're rocking on the other side. So 2022, let's see what blessings we have. I have 4 piles. I'll throw them up right now and you can see which one resonates with you. I'm excited for these readings. If y'all want to book a private reading with me, you can go to theblissfuloracle.com. That is me, Liberty, the Blissful Oracle. So let's check out these piles. And again, the reading is what is coming in for 2022. Hold on, let me do a little bit of, Spirit is letting me know, a little bit of Reiki for y'all. So if you're watching this and you want to accept this healing, let's do a little Reiki blast. So let's do a heart-opening Reiki blast, okay? So take a deep breath. Right into the heart space. Can y'all feel that? Removing any blockages that you're ready to release. Keep breathing. Now we're going to bring in some light codes. Spirit said light codes for receiving, for being willing to receive the blessings that are coming into the new year. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, you guys. That was awesome. Let's get started. Here are your piles. 2022. We're coming for you. All right, pile 1. So if you chose the Zoltar, this really cute little guy, he actually turns on and actually speaks. Let's see what Spirit is trying to tell y'all, what blessings are coming, what messages really you need to hear, but with a main focus on 2022. And you can fast forward through the shuffling. And my table is not very stable. Okay, good. There we go. My table is not stable. Spirit is talking about finances, financial instability, but more than that, where do you want to be? So if you've had anxiety about money, or also I'm feeling that some of you guys, I feel like a lot of people have had this awakening about time and money and how they may not want to work. They may not want to sell their time because you can't really put a price on that, right? So I feel like you guys are going through a shift with abundance and also receiving. So maybe that healing was for you guys, the learning to receive, being able to receive. All right. So Zoltar here is telling me, you got to speak your life into existence. You got to use this throat chakra right here. And, you know, good if you want to not, it's good if you don't want to, you know, be working and, you know, maybe starting your own business or following your creative endeavors, but it's not going to happen if you don't start putting the energy towards that. So it's desire, thought, and, you know, you think something enough, it comes true. So writing your manifestations down, pile 1. Also, you know, watch your thoughts. I feel like you guys are doing some kind of self-worth situation. So maybe doing some inner child healing. I'm a big on that. But especially when it comes to abundance and self-worth. And, you know, sometimes, well, that's a part of my kind of evolution as well. So lighting the fire underneath you. Wearing the color red, root chakra, chakra balancing, chakra healing. All right, so pile 1. What blessings are coming in for my pile 1? Thank you, Spirit, ancestors. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. What you have to say, it's worth hearing. The world needs to hear it. All right, sorry guys, I'm pulling these cards out. Okay, so first off, y'all got the Knight of Pentacles. So we know this guy is earthy, and his dreams take a minute to manifest. And so, you know, it might be something that you need to plant, to start tilling the soil. You know, this guy has these little plants growing out of his mind, right? Out of his helmet. And so does the horse, the vehicle, right? Which the vehicle could be an artistic medium, it could be a business. You guys could literally be into plants, plant business. What else? Jewelry, I'm getting. Or you could be into animals, like helping them, breeding them. You guys can have a farm. I always get that. I always get, like, people love animals. I mean, farming is a thing, you know? It's like, I mean, I'm just not used to seeing so many farms because I'm not from that kind of, but you know, farms, horses. So Spirit's telling me, and then you got the Emperor card. So your plans can manifest into everything you desire, stability. But I'm really getting for you guys your mind, your ideas, your self-talk, self-worth is maybe, you know, it could be something that's holding you back. So then you got the Hermit. So this is telling me, I don't know if you are learning something new, studying something new, or, you know, you're going in a new direction. So again, taking time out to visualize it, to meditate, to visualize. I feel you guys have the gift of vision, right? Or could be gifted in a psychic way. We all are, but you could either be coming into that awareness. So also what I'm getting is y'all need a new perspective. You need to learn how to stop the negative cycles in your mind. And once you do this, because at the end here you got the Ace of Swords. right? Which you have a strong mind, strong at manifestation. So bringing in new ideas, right? These butterflies, this was crossing you. So the Knight of Swords crossing you. I don't know, you guys could have people in your ear. Three of Cups in the past. Maybe you let other people influence you more than necessary. Maybe you had family that was like, oh, you need to become this or do that. Obviously, everybody's doing their best, but so maybe fighting the fact that maybe your family or your loved ones wanted you to do something else, but that was not your true, authentic essence. So then, fam, what else am I getting here? Some of you, I'm also getting this message that you may be, you may be just freshly out of a relationship, maybe with small children. So this also makes you feel maybe like, you shouldn't pursue your dreams because you have so much responsibility. But in the end, we want to teach our children that, you follow what brings you joy and your passion. And they will see, mom or dad glowing. And when you're doing things that way, the universe tends to respond with more opportunities, more abundance. So just getting on track, becoming aligned, letting your energies, cultivating your energies, removing other people's energies from your being, get clear, do some meditation, start writing your manifestations down. Also, I got seeking guidance. So you guys may be attracting a mentor soon. And let me see. Spirit just said, don't be afraid of the dark. So from the dark we came, and to the dark we go. We will go, something like that. Okay. I don't know who that was for. So maybe you guys have a fear of the dark, or when you were children. So a lot of reprogramming needs to be done. And, the way to do that is to take time alone and really focus on your desires and not feeling guilty about it. Again, like a self-worth situation. So, and know that, you might have a fear of like being condemned or being judged, but everybody has an opinion. So really follow your gut and your passion. And don't be so much worried about, about like the money. Like, how do I not worry about money? This is what we need to survive. Spirit just said, you should be looking to grow your money. Also maybe passively, so crypto, I don't know. There's so many new opportunities in that kind of space. Also, Spirit wants me to tell you, like, if you share your fruit, which this doesn't mean physical things. Literally, that means your energy, like sharing your energy with others. But not in the sense, like, I know I told you to keep your energy to take others' energies out of your space. So not letting people drain you, but filling your cup up and then going out there and being like, I'm rested. I know what I want. I got this. And then being able to, shine your light onto others because your light is not dim. you're not exhausted. You're not doing something you hate. Being with people that you don't really vibe with. You know what I mean? Like you're deciding to really follow your passion and be authentic. So pile 1, I hope that resonated with you. That was awesome. Thank you, Spirit and Zoltar. Now we're going to move on to pile 2. All right, hey, pile 2, if you guys chose the centipede, you guys might want to look up the symbolism or for the spiritual meanings of centipedes. Maybe these guys are misunderstood. So I don't know how y'all are feeling. Let's see, Spirit, what you got from my pile 2? Okay, so I'm getting loners, misunderstood, rebels, multi-layered. You guys might have a cold exterior or might have a different aesthetic. So you guys could be into self-expression. I feel you guys can disappear in a crowd, I'm getting. And because the centipede is like shiny, I don't know if you could see that. Like the gold really is popping out to me in this little creature. You guys might be really good with money. So let's see. Pile 2. Let's see what 2022 has for you. Pile 2, my pile 2. Some of y'all might be piano players as well because of all the little digits this guy has. Or ambidextrous or good with something about your brain is different. So I don't know if you guys, vibrate higher or just are different in some way. Okay. So I'm not going to take that. All right. So for my pile 2, what blessings are coming in 2022? 2022. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know, this is a very specific message and the cards just confirm this. I don't know what y'all are hiding, but Spirit said, don't drop the bag. And then I saw somebody with like a literal bag behind their back. And then you got the Justice card. So I'm getting maybe some of y'all are not being very honest with other people, or I could say not with yourself, but this has to do with money. So I don't know if you guys had a business venture that fell through, or you were in some kind of business thing and someone changed their mind and now you're like, what? You could be stuck with a debt, or you could have left them with the debt. Something to do with, like I saw the gold, right? The gold and greed, investments. So definitely a loss. I feel like a loss of a relationship, of a friendship. Could have been like a third-party romantic thing, or like a 3-person business going on and somebody went rogue. That was very specific. So, hold on a second. Also, another scenario that it could be you're doing some kind of investments. You're married or have a partner and you're doing something behind their back that maybe is not like the most honest thing. So, not necessarily like coming clean, but coming correct is what I'm getting. Like, you're not a bad person. You know, we're human, we're learning. Yeah. Also, for some of you, Spirit wants me to say in 2022, I don't know if you guys are flashy, like maybe some of you put a lot of focus on the way you look or acquiring material things. Maybe trying to refocus and maybe doing some inner journeys, inner soul searching, inner reconfiguration of, you know, how you want to show up for the people in your life, for, you know, maybe you're getting tired of the same old like drag. Or what I mean by that is, like, I don't know, maybe maybe you're just tired of putting on a show, I guess Spirit is saying to me. So, let's see, 2022. Yeah, so this is really about honesty and being honest with yourself and having the keys to reach, because if some of you are feeling like unsatisfied, maybe you guys are like, oh, I'm going to travel, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but, you know, there's still something on the inside that you're just kind of like, you know, why, so I need a little bit more in life, or, you know, why do I always feel kind of like maybe not the most satisfied? So just going deeper within, Spirit is saying, taking an inner journey, reconnecting with your innocence, with your inner child. Again, pile one got inner child healing, but for you it's more of like an inner child, I wouldn't say a healing, but a like getting to know your inner child better. Or, you know, what made you happy as a little boy, little girl? Like, what did you have fun doing, you know? And going into maybe a meditation and witnessing yourself, and, you know, knowing that nothing outside of you could ever really bring you the fulfillment and the joy that if you're seeking, you know, if you're not really going to find it that way. You can have everything in the world. Everyone knows this. You can have everything you can imagine, you know. But if you're not right within, you know, if you don't know the core essence of you and celebrate the purity that is within you, your eternal divinity, and understanding that we're more than just even our bodies. Spirit just said finding balance, keeping peace, not running away, not needing to be a smooth talker, you know, and maybe you feel misunderstood in a sense, but I think deep down inside maybe others, you know, you're misunderstanding the purpose. So you guys are obviously very successful, you know. So 2022 is bringing you a year of self-discovery, from the inside, from the heart center. And I really feel like you guys could bring a lot of joy into people's lives. And not just because of money, but because of, the vibration you can hold once, you get your core right. So sacral, a lot of sacral healing. Yeah, so also I am getting a lot of trouble for you guys. You guys might travel physically a lot. But yeah, pile 2, so a lot of abundance. Just some inner tending of the inner garden, getting back to your innocence. Maybe using your magnetism in a different way, because I feel like you're so materialistically fulfilled. You can help with your magic of who you are. Maybe inspire others, maybe mentor others, maybe youth programs or something of that nature, like giving back to maybe the community, or starting a garden. So, okay, pile 2. So yeah, that's what you got for 2022. So what was I was being honest with yourself, honest with others, reconnecting with your inner child and joy and purity, and giving back, material because you can, and it's not to get more back. It's just because you can. And that's just a message I'm getting for you, pile 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And now we're moving on to pile 3. Happy New Year. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose this tiger's eye, let's see what 2022 is bringing for you. All right, my pile 3s. Let's see. So I literally heard it's your turn. No more waiting in line. New beginnings. End of strife. I feel like you guys have not had it easy at all. So, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm just feeling for you. I feel like you guys are always the ones looking for the silver lining, never getting a break. Loss, struggle, grief. But times are changing. Times are changing. Times are changing, and you shall be victorious. And I feel like maybe you guys were involved with certain people that might have not been the best for you. You are a giver, empath, lover, always giving, but never really having the support back, or always being the one slighted, perhaps in love, or having just crappy partners, or not the bestest of friends. So Spirit just said, like, carrying the karma of that, and realizing something, coming to the next level. And Spirit just said, those that have done you wrong, those that have done you dirty, will reap what they sow. And it's not like you're the victim and they're the, it's more of an energetic, karmic balance thing. Because through all our suffering and everything and all our lessons, it really is just for the expansion of the soul and to learn, more how to be authentic, our authentic selves. So some of you guys may look younger than your age, or you may be very young. Some of you may be really young and wanting to get out of the house, but it's not quite your time. Or you might have young children that you want out of your house. I don't know how to say that. So yeah, for this pile, it's really removing people that are just sucky. And, there are people out there. Some people come into your life and that's what they're there to do. Just like some people are coming into your life to help you, to guide you, to support you, to give you a hand, or for you to do the same for them, reciprocal. I also feel that you guys will be calling in soul tribe, or perhaps a family member, a woman, or somebody that can lend you some perhaps financial assistance. You might be going through a transition of many sorts. You guys, your life might be in upheaval. You guys might be also seeking comfort in men or in a male energy, or you may have a male energy that is stable for you, or that can provide you an emotional support. Because I feel like this is kind of like a really emotional, incredibly emotional thing that you're going through. So maybe you're seeking comfort in not the healthiest of ways. So also, I feel like you are truly a happy person no matter what you've been through. But you do wear sadness well. I don't know how to say that. Everyone knows how sad you are, but you either never stop laughing, or you save the sadness for when you are alone, and then you're wailing basically. So for this pile, I just heard relief from the grief, relief from yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. Relief from just from shitty times. I mean, you guys got the Six of Wands, and this is what has not yet come, right? And look how beautiful he is, This is where I got you are probably younger looking than you are, or young in spirit. You might have a lot of sexual energy because of the serpent, or, you might be sleeping around, but, you're a very sexual person. So maybe taking your sexual energy and, really focusing on your healing, because this pile is healing from, loss and just suffering. And it's, I feel like we go through periods in life that are that way. But I do feel you calling in soul family, and spirit really wants me to tell you that you are not alone. And I feel like you know that. but, you know, call on your spiritual team, and they'll always be there for you. And no matter what you've been through and how much you want to give up, you know, your luck is about to change. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So in terms of love, I mean, I don't see you getting involved with somebody yet. I feel like this might be something that you really desire because you are like a loving person and it brings you comfort to love people, hence the people pleasing and the codependency. But getting healed, getting cleansed, forgiving yourself, forgiving yourself, forgiveness, forgive yourself. Yeah. Forgive yourself for everything that you've been through and that has happened. And so, yeah, getting into water, going near water, healing yourself with water. So pile 3, you know, a relief in your suffering, support financially and spiritually and like friends. And then just forgiveness and healing your emotions, your heart, your heavy, heavy heart. So pile 3, I'm sending you so much love. You have the strength. You can do this. You're amazing. We need your laughter and your wonderful vibrations. And thank you, pile 3, for, you know, showing up even when your life is literally maybe falling apart or feeling in that way, right? So you're doing great. So that was pile 3, 2022, what you can look forward to. So, all right, let's move on to pile 4. Okay, pile 4. So if you chose this really awesome pendant, let's see what Spirit is saying, what you have in store for 2022. This is really pretty. So you guys might be very pretty, very good looking, very blessed, very, not even in a, like, people desire you. You just might be like a very fucking pure and very high vibrational. And this doesn't mean like your shit don't stink. It just means like you have a unique vibe, a uniqueness about you that everyone can see. You might not be always showing it. You might not even be that aware of it. You might be physically beautiful, or you might have a beautiful smile, or there's just something about you, maybe your hair, maybe your eyes, like a unique feature that people are just always gravitated towards. And so like through your whole life, they've been like, oh my God, your eyes, or you're this, or and you're like, you know, you're not, you're just like, yeah, it's just what it is. It's how I was born, right? So yeah, Spirit just said more of that, more, and then my head is tingling, so I'm getting some kind of like crown activation, or maybe you might need some, definitely an activation. I would say maybe you have a block, but you definitely don't have a block. So for you guys, I'm getting you guys are like my healers, my psychics, my spiritualists, my star seeds, or, you know, you're cool. You're very cool, very unique. Also, I just saw someone kind of maybe being a little bit sad or tired or giving up hope. Spirit just says self-care, so like more self-care. It's funny because I'm like really channeling for this pile, and for some of the other piles, like it's just like, you know, more messages in the cards, but this I'm definitely like, some of you may be like Kundalini teachers. I don't know why you'd be watching this. Maybe for entertainment, right? Or into yoga. But, you know, I do want to say, like, you guys, you know, might not be your, like, okay, so we all know, like, spiritual people or the spiritual culture or whatever. And people are like into yoga and vegan and, you know, all that stuff. You're not necessarily any of that. You just vibrate high and you're like, you know, I do what makes me happy, and you don't subscribe to any of that bullshit. Like you have to do this or be that or be a certain way to really have a deep connection with spirit. You know, and like you don't really have to prove it. And people can feel that you are different. And I think that maybe you've gotten sick of, you know, even being like, yeah, I'm like a spiritual person, you know. Not that you had to proclaim it, but, you know, that was like your main topic of conversation. Maybe you got sick of that and you were like, you know what, I'm just normal. I just vibe high. That's it. And so, again, with the other couple piles, I think it was authenticity, being authentic. So 2022 is really not subscribing to anybody's anything. I really am also getting like you guys writing a book or channeling not new divine information, but information in your own way. So, I mean, everybody knows, like, you know, if you're an advanced healer, or, you know, we all know the information that's out there. You know, like all the spiritualists that came before us, and, you know, the Dolores Cannons and the Louise Alhazes, and the, you know, and then we have our new people that are, you know, awakening masses, I should say. So for you, I feel like maybe something in that nature for you. Not necessarily like fame and notoriety, but like maybe writing a piece of work that kind of activates people, or something creative that you contribute to the spiritual world. Or, I mean, I guess it could be art too, but I'm getting like a piece of writing. So if you're called to write anything, you know, it doesn't have to be like, it could just be your story or what you've gone through, or, you know, I mean, I see that in your life. So let's see, pile 4, 2022. So let's see what the cards say. That was channeled from Spirit. Also, you guys might be connected to birds, because they're like flying outside my window, and I just noticed them, and then yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, definitely being tired. So you literally got like the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Swords, like on guard, you know. But Spirit is saying that you can't have new beginnings if you're stuck on, you know, the fact that you were tired, and then you got the rest. And once you get the rest, you must continue the journey, because there's more psychic development, more channeling, more healing, Look at her face. She's like, really? I have to keep going? Like, come on, bro. Come on, creator. That's so cute. She's like, you guys might be tired of being healers and psychics, and maybe you just want to be like normal. Sorry. This is what you signed up for. Yeah, maybe you just needed a little sabbatical. Because ultimately, you know, you are a guiding light. Yeah. So for pile 4, I'm getting like releasing your identity, almost in a way. Maybe revamping your website or your services or the way you deliver your services. Maybe you're going to do more technology-based things. But definitely new beginnings. And I feel like maybe some of you were also led astray in the past. Like maybe you got like too into like an ideal idea of like, or maybe like star seeds or like Egypt or like past lives. But like, you know, yeah, okay, cool. Now, but I'm here now. Like, what is my work now? Like, how do I integrate all of my knowledge now? Like, what is my next step? So you guys are being prepared for your next journey, your spiritualist journey, because I feel like you guys are more advanced than other people. Some of you have been in the game for 20 years, 30 years. Maybe you're getting ready to like put yourself out there. You know, but that's going to require a lot of balance. I feel like you guys might get burnt out easy. You know, doing, you know, maybe you guys have more than one interest. So, you know, keeping all those interests alive while doing your healing work, because ultimately it's not something that you could ignore. Excuse me. And it makes you happy, and makes, more importantly, it helps other people. So maybe I'll just offering different kinds of services, or putting yourself out there, or accepting the fact that this is what you came here to do. I mean, I see like so many spirit guides around you, angels, you know, just beings that are assisting you and assisting others. Also, strong rituals, or if you know, I feel like some of you guys are doing that anyways, keeping up with that, you know, keeping a strong connection with spirit, you know, so your gratitude and your meditations and all of that, because it's what you need to keep you peaceful, not because you think it's what you should be doing, because you guys are not about that whole I'm spiritual, I only do this and I only do that. No, you're like, you're walking it. And so Spirit wants me to just say congratulations on your gratitude practice. So I'm sure you guys, some of you out there, that was for you. And yeah, I see new beginnings, new pets, new spirit guides as pets. Or your pets are your spirit guides, if you guys, somebody needs to hear that. But you know, being a spiritual person without being a spiritual, just being you and all your beautifulness. So more of that in 2022 for you guys. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That pile 4 was like awesome. That was my favorite. And Happy New Year. If you guys want to book a reading with me, go to theblissfuloracle.com and stay tuned for more of my offerings. I love you guys. And have a great holiday if you're in America or anywhere that you celebrate. But Happy New Year.